I am doing the mic check. Sunday.
Sibilance.
Check.
Cymbals,
One,
cymbals
two.
and crashes.
Check.
Bangs and booms.
Check me out. Different frequencies.
Look how hard this dick is.
Did that work?
I like dry pussies because it's harder.
I like the challenge.
All right.
So this is the head apparel episode.
We gotta put.
Oh,
your,
yeah, we're all
it's
wearing.
cold,
Good.
and my ears. These are cold. You guys get cold ears sometimes.
Just make me look
Do these make
mysterious. I feel like I'm.
mysterious? Do these headphones make you look fat?
Yes. They make you look old. Like you're about to play the piano,
Dude.
like a synthesizer piano. Like
This is why I've changed up my headphone. I feel very. I get a lot of looks because my favorite headphones are these big clunky headphones to wear out. I don't have earpod ears, so I like to listen to shit when I go to the grocery store. But I get a lot of strange looks and asking people asking me if I'm lost or if I'm okay or
Or if you're looking
Well,
for your metal detector.
you shouldn't. You shouldn't wear your headphones over your helmet.
it's so now I got to go and spend like $400 on.
What does it matter to
Earpiece.
people that you wear headphones inside? This must be a Sydney thing. 'Cause, like, you can do it in Victoria.
Do you fly
Yeah,
a plane?
It's the antenna on there where I'm like I'm listening to CBC.
Do.
Yeah, I don't know. They
Trying to get stations from 1920s.
What are you doing? I'm just go Charleston in the Tim Hortons.
The original Virgin Radio.
No,
'Cause
it's
there's-
pretty good.
Thanks.
Welcome to Ill Informers. We're back after a short break due to technical difficulties.
Why did everybody look at me?
It's good. I'm here with my co-host. This is Elliot Ryan. This is Nash
you-
Park. I'm Darren Miller.
Do you guys make love to music?
Yeah.
I always like.
No, but I fucked a cassette once.
Ayo!
Uh,
I once stuck,
No.
I once stuck a VCR in my ass. Oh, tough getting it out.
put that cassette in sideways. Wouldn't matter sideways or the right side.
Your asshole's a circle. There's no up. Like I guess there's an up and down, but don't know if it helps.
The no, I like to put on whale songs. Just
Just so it sounds like your wife is having fun.
yeah. Just to cover up the sound of the crying.
You're crying?
Yeah.
Which also
Big-
sounds like a whale.
I always try to put on like a sexy song, and then it's never a sexy song. I don't know what a sexy song is, so don't ask
like the
me.
Ghostbusters thing?
Who you gonna call? Oh yeah, this dick.
Ghost busting nuts. Talk about a river of ooze underneath, down below.
She
you
got
know what
slimed.
I'm
Is that right?
saying? Yeah.
Oh, I got slimed.
I don't know enough Ghostbusters.
References.
Yeah.
Ray Parker Jr.
Call me the Michelin Man,
Park it in there.
Michelin boy.
Is it the?
Echo
Stay Puft?
Echo 1. I want you to go Echo 2 on my chest.
We can just move on. You
No,
don't,
no,
you
no,
don't have to
let's-
keep trying to
no,
think
no,
of
no,
them.
no,
If you
let's-
can't think of them, just move on.
No.
Okay.
No, that just means
It's
that's
just
just.
we're in a holding pattern. I get it.
No, you
We're like-
you just
well-
try harder.
The airport, we can't land it. We gotta keep circling.
What else
Okay.
we got?
What happens
We
in
can't
the movie?
we can't move on until we each do 3 more.
Oh God,
Um,
I like the lady version better.
Oh, that's the worst thing you've said on this podcast.
I never watched it.
That's the right answer.
No, sorry, I watched 72% of it. No, is that,
No. Oh yes, there you go. That's ba-ding.
does that count as one?
Can't say that anymore.
Ba-ding?
No, why not?
Yeah,
Oh, is that racist to Italian Americans?
I think
Yeah.
to cash
Indian-
registers.
Oh, okay.
They're triggered.
Cash register Twitter is going to be furious at you.
That's right. That's what we need. We need some cancel-worthy stuff to hit this podcast.
What's the most cancelable thing you could think of?
I'm still thinking about Ghostbusters.
I was
like,
trying to think
not
of two, like
gonna-
slime.
Into a Slimer.
You got the poltergeists. You got ghosts, goblins, ghouls.
Gozar, is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gozer. It goes there in my butt.
I like that one's my favorite.
Okay.
What's the fucking? What's the slime? What's the slime called?
Oh, ectoplasm.
Ectoplasm.
Yeah.
Cool. Having my hood up is making me feel a little bit more
What?
withdrawn.
Thoughtful?
No, withdrawn. No, not
Yeah.
thoughtful.
Take the hood down then if it gives you.
No, no,
it puts you in play.
No, I can commit.
Okay.
I'm just thinking about like haunting the pussy or something like that. You fuck it so hard that you come back as a ghost.
Oh, there's something about they can't cross. Don't cross the streams.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Double
Something
penetration joke.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Can we move on now, sir? Mr.
Sir
Captain?
Nash?
We'll come back to it. We'll circle back.
Okay, that's gonna mark that, timestamp that. We'll mark that for a closer at 40 minutes. We'll come back in with a few more killer Ghostbuster refs.
Your headphones are Behringer, which is the brand of the speaker that blew up.
Fuck. That was, you know what? That was
So we're doing a show.
Unexpected?
Let's tell this. We
Okay.
were doing our first show at Beacon.
I think it was Darren's
Brewery.
first show ever, though.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's very
It was
clearly.
great.
There's no way
like,
he could have done more.
Is this too loud? What do I?
What's the thing that you call yourself? Is that your name?
This is me, my first joke. Knock, knock, and then the audience just folded their arms. I was like, "That's the only one I got." Dwayne, the bathtub. I'm drowning. No, it's a good show.
Yeah, crowd
but-
was into it, and then halfway through my set, I just heard on my right hand, something smells. Do you smell that? Something smells. Do you smell
Oh,
that?
it's like shit. My asshole smells. Again, shit.
I had clone this morning. It's not my fault.
I fart when I get nervous, and I'm nervous.
So I
That's not
heard
a
that.
fart,
I'm
it's
like,
just, it's just a smell it's got.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Got those.
I was in fight or flight on the stage. I didn't smell anything. And so I'm like, these guys are just crazy. Like, what's happening over here? Is pizza burning?
The
I thought
owner.
pizza was burning or something, right?
Well, someone said, "Oh, something's happening. Something's smoke." And then the owner came up. I was just checking my Facebook, and the owner was like, "Your speaker is smoking." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, we're trying to have a good impression to this new place.
Yeah.
Brand new speaker catches on fire during my set. We turn it off. Darren takes it outside. I continue my set in my class. We still have 2 comedians to go.
And then I was like, I gotta go, guys.
Mikey Dubs at one point,
He looks like a security guard in the photos.
he
Dude,
put
Looks like
his,
he's guarding the stage.
he had his mask on, and he's like, "I can't do this. I'm gonna go." And I was like, "Mikey, you gotta stay and do your set." And it was actually,
He pulled it off.
oh, it was good. And
It
then
was great.
Emily, I had no worries about because
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
gonna be loud as fuck anyways. So I was like, she's like, don't worry, I got this. This is perfect. I love
Yeah.
this. And
I would have
she was-
liked an opportunity because I always wanted to try it. Micless. It's like medieval shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it feels more like an improv show.
yeah. Just go up there and fucking.
I probably yelled too much. I should have
And no, people are more engaged, so they're
Yeah.
way more engaged.
so
And you're
listen-
more engaged, too.
Yeah.
And that's what I think Mikey said. He's like, because he's like, my voice doesn't go any louder than this. What am I gonna do? And I was like, you'll be fine.
I thought
I was
he
just
could have
talking-
told the jokes to Emily, and Emily could have shouted them.
It could have been.
Well, he did say that to me. He's like, can you tell me I'll just tell them to you, and you can say them to the audience. I was like,
really funny.
that would have been fucking awful.
It could have been really bad if there was a rowdy crowd, but the crowd was
Oh,
into it.
Yeah.
and he said afterwards, I feel like him and a couple other people said, I feel like the crowd was like recognizing that, okay, they don't have a speaker. They were way more focused and way more engaged than if you just kind of, they feel like they can be louder without
And they
a.
feel bad for you, which is good. It's good to a certain point.
Yeah, yeah. And then, okay,
It's
so
not
do
just
you,
for my jokes this time.
do you
yeah.
bring a fucking because like
No, you don't bring it.
someone was like, Mike, he's like, do you have an extra speaker? I was like, no, we don't.
We don't have an extra-
fucking speaker.
Who has extra speakers?
He's like, I gotta go.
They're $400.
I can't do this.
We would have used it. It would have been the left
Yeah.
mic.
I normally have one in my car, but I didn't.
That's why I haven't spoken to you in a week.
He probably did have
Okay,
one.
I was like, Darren, tell me where to go. I'll go ask a bar.
Yeah.
I feel I'm pretty good at that. Cold calling, can I have a cord or a speaker? I'll bring it back. And then you're like, yeah, just go out the store and go down that way and there's a bar. And then I walked out that way 3 blocks and I was like, there's no fucking bar. And then I look and it's like the totally other direction.
I went.
And I was like, I have to go now. I spent all my 20 minutes I had walking around looking for
During
A bar.
Emily's set, I drove to the Dickens, which is the bar there, and I walked in the back. I like park in the alleyway, run in, and I asked the bartender. I was like, "Do you have a speaker?" And he said, "What the fuck? Do you think this is the source? What do you want?" And I was like, I want a speaker. You don't have a. You're a bar." He's like, "What do you think?" I'm like, "You don't have a speaker for people doing MC shit." He's like, "Yeah, we've got speakers. We're using," and I could just tell I was gonna get no traction with him at all.
Don't ask the bartender. Ask
I
the
know.
nice server.
Well, I was hoping it would be one of the bartenders. I sort of like I
You knew?
know enough that he might be if they had something he would give it to me, but it was some old English.
But the problem with that
cunt
is
who I
he
didn't
also
fucking-
knows you enough, so he's like,
Yeah, It's like,
I don't
you're not gonna
trust you.
just pick up the speaker. Thanks. Smash
You come in
it.
here just
No
asking
one
for.
gets a speaker now. Our speaker's broken.
our last one just blew up, but can I have one of yours?
You don't even say how do you do. You just come in here demanding things. You fucking cunt. No, you cannot have a speaker.
Do you think we should do that show speakerless from now on? Then
Yes,
okay. I think that's good. It'd be like we meant to do it.
it's a style.
But now I'm mad that I don't like. I just had no. I was like, I don't know anyone with a speaker. I don't know where to get a speaker. I don't have a spare speaker at home. I don't. It's fucking.
Nash
don't know
has
what
a
to do.
speaker.
It's
Yeah.
like when Instagram goes down, you're like, what do I do? I don't know what to do.
Do I just jack off? What do I do?
Yeah.
But it was a good show. They had fun. I mean, people were. I think people at Sydney's just so deprived of anything. They were like, if we just started juggling pieces of fruit, they would have been like, "This is amazing." Normally, I'm stuck
Yeah.
at home. They were
Yeah.
just. They're so happy out there to have.
First time equipment's caught on fire while I was on stage.
Won't be the last.
I'm surprised I kept my cool.
I'm not. You're a consummate pro, Elliot.
It's the nicest thing you've ever said. I'm gonna stop being mean to you.
Don't.
You're
That's
looking very-
That's most of
Darren,
the content.
You're
for
looking
this.
very cute today.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Not okay. Like an old man who's like doesn't know where he's going. But you're like, oh,
Walking around with his headphones on with the
Yeah.
antenna.
Yeah.
Sir, you
his-
lost?
his wife is
Are you lost? I
gone.
think he's wandered away from the.
He's just
show
living out
center.
the last few.
Just hitting on the hot chicks at Walmart.
Hey, you
Hey,
scootering around? Can you give me a lift?
those are some nice knee folds. Ah.
It's pretty good.
How was your guys' weeks?
Weeks. It's literally. This is now a monthly podcast, so we're going to have more stuff to talk about.
That'd be good.
How's
Pretty
things been without drop?
Oh, so nice.
Oh,
Although I just
Are you
have.
fully given drop up now?
Oh yeah, I moved
Yeah.
out of the space officially the first, but the problem is now I have all this shit that I have to get rid of. So my van is full of stuff to take over to Vancouver because I don't have anywhere else to put it. So it's just in the van. It's like stacked to the roof. So
Why do you have to take it over to Vancouver? Can't you just throw it off the pier?
there's quite a bit of money. I'm hoping there's an auction, a restaurant equipment auction place in Vancouver. I actually bought some of the stuff from there.
You haven't looked. You're just gonna
Take
Take
it
a
over
chance.
to Souk.
And then what?
Someone out there, they want coffee stuff.
what?
Yeah. The problem is that the things
Ask
I
for a
bought,
speaker and be like, I'll trade you some coffee stuff.
the things I bought, nobody would buy. Yeah, in the quantity.
And the
so.
quantity, you were like, starting this company, I need 7,000 thermoses.
I think I'm the
please."
only person I think in the world to buy that many thermoses in one go.
That's pretty.
Did
Does
you
that
get
get you in the
discount?
Guinness?
I think I did get a discount, but
That's hard though when they're like, you can buy 10 thermoses for $100, or like, or you can buy 9,000 thermoses for $400. You're like, it makes sense to buy.
I wish the
9,000.
numbers were that low.
What is this, like 1920?
Yeah.
Oh, back in my day, a thermos was $1.50.
You get a steak for 2 bits.
Steak. I've been eating too many chips lately.
It's Christmas time.
You don't know how to stop.
I don't know how to stop. I can't stop.
Don't buy them.
Can't stop, won't stop. Eating.
It doesn't work like that.
Eating.
It's bad because I also reward myself and
Gotta
soothe,
And punish yourself.
and soothe myself with it. So it's
So it
like,
doesn't matter. You're like, I did great.
yeah, good set. Ah, it's gonna make it chips on the way home.
Bad
set. Ah, it's gonna on the way home. No set. Ah, it's gonna.
No set. I'm gonna also have chips.
Yeah, ah!
Double the chips.
Double the chips. Anyway,
What about
that's how I
Chips are so. Yeah, my wife got it like one of those Costco ones. I'm like, never do that again, please.
like the mini ones.
No, like the Ruffles, the big,
Yeah.
the huge bag of chips,
Yeah.
and I ate it in like 3 days, and I'm like, that's
Whoa.
stop, Don't buy those ever again. You don't know what you're doing to me.
Yeah.
But it is good. It's nice to always have that.
No, it's not. Don't.
See, I'm great.
Exercise
Stop.
some self-control.
I am good
There's
at
no self-control with chips.
I am
That
good
you-
at not buying them, like in the grocery store, not buying junk food.
Mhm.
But if it's in the house,
Then it's
I'll eat it.
all
And
game.
Kate's the opposite. She's really bad at buying whatever, but she's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'll just have one."
Your
See, that's
kryptonite
what
then.
that's what I'm like too. I've done
Because she
that.
sets you up. She knows you're going to die young. She's
Yin
like,
and
I'm going to
yang.
remarry.
That's a horrible strategy because I have no money and I'm bringing nothing to the table.
Yeah, that's why she wants you out.
I
But
mean,
she
there.
just doesn't want to
I like
do
that
it.
she's like, should we divorce? No, I'm going to kill him with chips.
If we got divorced,
You don't think people have done that? You don't think people have done that? KFC every night? Oh, yeah. And she never
yeah,
has
would
any?
you like? She's like a salad.
Off the
some
coleslaw.
broccoli.
well, that's what she'll do. Whatever she has, she'll only eat 60% of, and
Yeah.
then no matter what the portion start is, no matter what is, it's the same percentage left, and then I'll eat the rest.
But it's still
So you have
frustrating.
1.4%. 1.4.
Yeah, of the food.
Yeah, that's how you.
And if we did get divorced too, she could afford a lawyer, so just be like a no hitter.
She
You
could
want-
she
okay.
could afford a lawyer, and
You
you're
get-
like Your Honor, I'd like to welcome.
Like Ted
Nash
Bundy
Park.
representing himself.
So I hate to bring this to you. There's no money in the divorce, but you do get a van full of thermoses.
And a gas card? Thank you.
Oh.
That's
Yeah,
great.
God bless her for. Oh my man, what a nightmare I am.
But I empathize with Kate in some way because I would do I've done that before. I'll buy a bag of chips and I know have a few and then wrap it up, elastic band, put it in the cupboard, and come back
6 months
5
later.
days later. I'm like, I'd really like some chips. I go, my kids have demolished
5
them.
days, yeah.
And I'm just like, where I was looking
Oh.
forward to those chips, ice cream, the same thing. My
Dude.
kids are like,
I had to stop buying cereal because I'd eat a whole box in under 20 hours.
I had 4
Anyone
brothers.
else?
You don't.
you can't come back
As
leaving.
soon as groceries show up, you're like, "What's the good?" I'm eating all of it. Fuck you all. Do you know what? For the first 14 years of my life, I've never had a ripe peach. I'd have to eat them unripe because that's the only time you get them. As soon as they're ripe, they're gone. You have to eat it like crunchy, a crunchy peach every single time.
One of my best
Or
friends.
just hide them under your bed, Elliot, and just watch them ripen. And
One of my best friends also had. There were 4 brothers in the family, and they had a whole second fridge downstairs just full of 4 liters of milk. Like they go through a 4 liter at least once a day.
oh, gross.
Yeah.
Milk is disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't judge.
This
Not
is the guy
judging.
who makes.
Fucking
You don't have milk.
No, I don't. I'll have milk.
with your corpse soup.
Yes, that's fine. I'll finish a nice corpse soup with a swirl of milk. But
why
drinking
in
people
the
who drink a
world-
glass of milk that is
I used to.
fucking
I
revolting.
would kickbox, and then I come home and drink 2
Ugh.
glasses.
I'd have chocolate milk. But one time I drank chocolate milk and then we went for a run and I threw it all up. I'm like, okay, we're done here. Also, it's lactose.
I thought about
intolerant.
doing that with
Also,
chips.
you're as I was drinking it, I was shitting myself. Ugh.
Problem.
I thought about doing that with chips, eating so much that I may get ill and vomit, and then I will get sick of the chips.
Well,
Trying to.
That's a good. I like your strategy.
No,
there.
just eat raw chicken at the same time. That's how you really do it.
That's good. Yeah.
just raw chicken.
But then it's gonna
on
ruin
top.
raw chicken for me.
I love raw
Ah.
chicken. You ever had sashimi with raw chicken? Oh my god.
Oh.
You can do that with duck. You can have duck
Raw?
raw.
I've got a raw duck in my freezer, so now I just don't have to cook it. That's great.
You
I'm
raw
also-
dog your duck?
Yeah.
I've had it before. It's quite. You can have it medium rare,
Really?
and it's cool.
That seems sketchy at best.
They do you know what duckies eat? I would never eat that raw. I barely eat it.
But they don't have
cooked.
salmonella. That's the problem with chicken. Is that it's in the system.
You can have that. That guy. What's his name? Does the bulletproof coffee? Apparently,
Dave Asprey.
Yeah. So Dave's done the.
Why are you looking at him for that question?
Sorry, I should.
You know who
He's
knows?
a health food store
He
guy.
actually lives here.
Yeah. When it comes to answering chips
In town? He lives
about
in
questions about
Yeah, he
Mr.
has a
Ruffle.
house in town. Multi-million dollar house in town.
So
Nice guy.
What were you saying?
But he's got he's done the raw chicken thing
He's
too.
half a kook, half not.
Yes. Him and Rogan got
He's
in a
1
big
foot,
war
1 foot in kook, 1 foot in real science.
because he does. He used to come to the airport all the time. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this. I totally can.
Who cares? Nobody's
He's
listening.
yeah. Good point. But he would come to the airport, and a super nice guy and talk to him, and he was going down to do Rogan. That's a few years ago. And then I saw him a few months later. He's like, "How's it going?" Oh, blah. He goes, "I don't know what happened. Rogan just started shit talking me on Twitter and on his podcast and everything. So he went from like got the Rogan boost and like millions of dollars, and then Rogan, and I was like, oh, and start looking around. You're like, oh, because Rogan's also selling bulletproof coffee, so of course he's gonna fucking trash your product.
Well, yeah, that's kind of he asked for it. He's like, hey, we remove all the toxins from this coffee, and we're the only ones. And then Joe Rogan's like, actually, every coffee does that nowadays. We've been doing it since the 90s. So stop bragging about something that we all do.
But you're also supposed to put yak butter in your coffee.
But that's different. That's not what he was claiming.
Okay.
He was claiming his claims are about how pure his coffee was. He had the
Oh.
purest coffee. It had
think
no
it's just good-
mycotoxins, no mold.
But it's just good branding, isn't it? That's all like that bulletproof. shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we do this podcast, good branding.
Yeah, no mold. Now officially mold free.
Don't get rid of me.
Have you seen this shirt?
Guys.
You think he washed this shirt? It's definitely
That shirt
mold.
was white 3 weeks ago.
just black mold. Yeah.
I feel great actually. You know,
That would suck to be shit on by Joe Rogan.
Oh, you never and then his army of,
Like, no,
of
what?
bros would just come after you.
be like, no. And nobody would
Nobody cares.
fucking cares.
Yeah. I don't know, but he is sort of he does have that blanket. I don't know if this is a thing, but he would travel with this grounding blanket. So he's like, I plug it into the ground socket. I don't know if it does anything, but he's like, it helps to release all your electrical
Does
buildup
that
in your
sound
body.
like it does something? Does that
It
sound?
sounds.
Does that sound like it does something?
I don't know. It's like I've got this tinfoil in here, this Alcan blanket that I sleep with.
I put
that
this hat on full of tinfoil and it blocks the satellite from getting into my brain.
I saw on Kickstarter they had toques that were lined with tinfoil, like fashionable tinfoil
Oh
hats.
shit!
Really?
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna get into. Actually, I'm gonna sell those after every show.
yeah.
Tinfoil hats?
Yeah,
Oh, that's so
tinfoil
I bet
too.
you they were warm because I think they were like the thermal blanket material.
good. And does it show the tinfoil on the outside
No,
or
no,
just
no.
inside
And if you-
lined?
if you-
It'd be look like Elliot's hat
you-
right now, but tinfoil.
In an emergency, there's like a little handle that you pull it down and just the whole blanket comes out and you just wrap it up and you're.
Yeah.
Oh, the government won't come after me. The government won't come after me. Insurrection! Insurrection!
That sounds like a great. It's one of those ideas you hear about. You're like, of course people would fucking buy that. That's what you need to do instead of your coffee business. It sounds like way too much work. You need to come up with some like dumb pet rock idea. And you're
You
just like,
are the
fuck.
thermos.
For the sake of my marriage, I'm gonna leave my scheming to
Come on.
zero financial.
No,
burden
you
in.
come on. You're an entrepreneur. It's in your blood.
I'm scared all the time.
It's like- yeah, I like it. We go back in former ill informers, and we look and you're blinking SOS.
You
Yeah.
do seem happier.
I'm like scheming about this
You
this
ha-
late night show, and she's like, "Is this gonna be like another drop thing, or like how much money are we spending here?" Like, but we're gonna make money.
Your late night show, by the way, was is really fantastic.
Oh, thank you. Thanks
Yeah.
for being a part of it.
Did you go to the last
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, it was fun.
How was the shovel?
He held the cue cards.
Held the cue cards, and I did something. Oh, we did that thing with Bo.
Yeah,
We
that's
were-
right.
He invited. I don't know. Did we talk about this? I was like, you invited me out to stage manage. We're like, you're like, can you come out for a practice?
Bring your
During
headphones.
a gas shortage, I'm like, drive in 45 minutes both ways. And he's like, okay, so imagine we're on a stage and there's stuff there. So you and Bo lift it and move it to another part of the stage. Okay, that's good. You guys don't have any lines. Okay. I'm like, what?
There's no other way to do it besides just coming in and doing it. So I appreciate it. I said thank you
It
multiple
was fun.
times.
I know.
I did feel bad. So
No, it was great. Your show was very good.
that was funny. That
yeah.
bit when you guys brought that was funny. Everybody
Yeah.
laughed when.
No, it was good. Your show's taken off.
The shovel bit did well.
Yeah, people liked it. Yeah,
Keith said it got a big laugh.
yeah. I'll tell you more about. I don't want to ruin anything
Okay. Oh yeah.
for the next one.
But are you gonna do?
We'll play it again. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
I want to talk to you after because it'll bore the 120,000
mom?
people out there. Bore your mom, but I think you should take it on tour.
When's this coming out? On the 14th? No. Oh, this will be next. All right.
We got one in the bag that I never released because I was busy.
Oh, so this will come out on the Tuesday that the show is.
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
next-
hot download.
So I guess I could ruin some stuff.
Yeah, ruin it. Let's talk about it.
Well, it'll be the day
Why do
of.
we don't have to run it? We can do it. Talk about it next time.
Yeah.
No one's gonna listen to it. Tell us what is it? And this one will be released after the other one, so it'll be the day of. So it's gonna be fine. The people who go to your show have better taste than the people who listen to this podcast.
That's true. No, we just
We should plug it at the the show.
Just my mom's gonna be a part of it, and it's gonna be really funny.
Oh, that's great.
We were practicing
Oh yeah, nice.
some stuff.
Is your mom gonna try to? Is it gonna be an
She wrote-
intervention?
She's gonna come out and roast me. So
Oh, that's
Nice.
And
So
did she write all the roast, or
No,
did you write? You
I
wrote
did.
stuff, yeah. Because it'd be too hurtful if your mom came out. She's like, "You're like, I wrote some jokes, I wrote some roast for you," and your mom's like, "I've
no,
got
but you know
this.
what's been
I
really
have
hurtful is how much she's laughing at them and then like adding, and I'm like, oh, that hurts.
I like that your mom's punching up your jokes.
She's like, what about this? I'm like, I didn't know you knew about that. She's like, oh yeah, you fucking idiot. Yeah, of course I knew about that.
Oh, that's great. I'm totally I'll be there for the next one.
So you gotta come see Nash's mom.
Oh yeah.
Nash's mom, you gotta come see you roast Nash. I'm excited for that.
I think it's gonna go over pretty well. Just the fact that I'm like, everybody's gonna be so on your side. So even if you don't even have to worry about work on the delivery, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she a natural performer, your mom?
yeah, no, she's funny.
Yeah.
I'm worried about she's more like she sort of like I'm like, stick to the script. She keeps being like, trying to go off and dig into me more. I'm like, just stick to the script.
Oh, that's fantastic.
It's been really fun. Little
It'll be an awkward Christmas, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
It's always an awkward Christmas.
No,
at
it's
the
really
party.
funny to like write something horrible and then hear your mom say it about you. I was laughing so hard in my kitchen.
Oh, I don't know if I could deal with that.
Just
Yeah.
your
Are
Are your
understanding.
parents still alive?
Yes, I mean they're hanging on by a thread, but they're still here.
Sorry.
My actually they just had their
I know they are. I was
103rd
just no
birthday.
Congratulations.
That's
Almost
pretty good.
the same age as like Betty White.
Mm.
She's 99.
Yeah, my mom
How
used
does
to
Betty
teach
White
Betty White
still alive?
in school. My mom was a teacher. Betty White was her student.
Back when a 3-year-old used to teach class.
I think shoulder pads have a lot to do with longevity of life.
Certainly helps with the shrinking
Blazers.
in
Yeah.
the old age. I like to put them on my dick.
How would you guys feel if I had
shrinking.
if I just pulled out revealed I was always wearing shoulder pads and I was like,
I'd be more surprised if you had thigh pads.
they're actually I've actually
Chicken
got
legs.
corsets on my
Yeah.
thighs right now.
Oh yeah.
To
Sucking 'em
compress
in?
a bit. Yeah,
That's
my mom was ripping
those
it
thigh
because
spanks?
Oh,
there's
yeah.
some thigh jokes, and then she's just been bringing up thighs
Ever since.
ever since.
Yeah. Where do you go get your pants taken out to accommodate your thighs?
Well, I actually had to re
Let's
up
go to
on
the thick and thighs store.
these pants are stretchy, and I was worried they were gonna stop making them, so I went and bought 4 pairs. So I have
Oh, yeah.
4 pairs waiting for when I blow out the crotches on these. Because I blew out the crotches on the last one because I sat cross-legged.
Do you have like the
Is that what does it for the crotch?
It's the
Yes.
rubbing. It's the
Rubbing.
combination of
Yeah.
of just moving.
Mm-hmm.
have you ever moved?
Yeah,
Just the.
My legs don't touch. I got that thigh gap. I got that beautiful thigh gap.
that gap. Yeah.
We all have different problems we have to deal with in life.
Mm-hmm.
Darren has lots of them.
Yeah, I've got thighs. You've
I-
got this too big of a gap, and you're just old.
I'm perfect.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. I'm getting saggy thighs in my old age.
Oh my god. I don't want to get
good.
old. I don't want to get old. But I think I want to just go.
There is
40,
something
42. Come
yeah.
on, let's go. I'm out.
There is something to be said for a very well timed car accident to really just end things.
Go out
Yeah.
bear hunting, but with
Like
your
I
hands.
can empathize a little bit, like the Hunter S. Thompson or the Ernest Hemingway, where they're just like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna fucking check out, and I'm like, yeah, I can understand that at some point when you're just like, oh, I see what this is. So just aches and pains and misery from here on till whenever.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I think I'll
I think
go
Gary,
if I could take an early. I'm going to go parachuting. Do you need a parachute? No, I'm good. Thanks. But maybe take one just in case you change your mind on the way down.
yeah, Gary Goldman's joke about that is so perfect. Just like life is every day.
Yeah.
Nobody tells you. It's every day. There's no day it's not.
Yeah, yeah.
It's funny.
Well, that was. I was glad I could bring up death and.
No, it's all coming.
It is a lot.
He watches the podcast. How come
It
there's no
is.
uproar about the death is always personified as a male? What's up with that?
The what? The guy of death?
Yeah,
The Grim Reaper.
he's on his way.
You can't tell. Do you ever seen a Grim Reaper cloak with boobs.
No, that's what I'm
A
saying.
woman's not taking me out, okay? Fuck you.
My point is that they don't seem to want that one. JK.
I don't know.
There's Mother Earth. That's a pretty good one.
Father Sky.
Father Time.
Father Time. That's right. That's death too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
death.
Just comes along and scoops you up in his.
You've had enough.
Yeah, I guess
You have done
hands.
well.
I guess all of those entities that are
Birthy and giving, like
like are taking are more authoritative are usually
Mhm.
more male,
Yeah.
right? Death, time.
was the sun a chick or is it a guy?
The sun?
Yeah,
I think because it gives.
it's got to be a girl.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, and what about the moon? The moon's like, is that a dude or is that
The moon is just a moon.
Is like the moon like a dude or like a?
a chick?
Can I fuck the moon or what? Like,
It's more like
is it
a-
gay if I fuck the moon? That's what I need to know. If I put my dick in the moon, is that?
Gotta
Oh,
get
Because I'm fine with being gay. I just want to know if I am or not. I just want to know. I don't want to know where I stand. Okay,
That's
it's
really
good for
funny.
my mental health.
He doesn't care if he is, but he just wants to know.
What do I put on my taxes?
What do I got? I need an Instagram bio. What do I need to know?
If I fuck the moon,
Fuck them, get that.
and sexual or what? Come on.
Get that shit out. Well, the moon doesn't really give. What it gives tides, but I feel like back when this was an issue, it was more the tides
Mhm.
that would be looked upon, not the moon. You know.
I don't think they made. I
lightning
don't
is
think they
male.
made the connection where they're like moon tides till maybe 1986.
Yeah.
They had no idea, and then all of a sudden they're like,
hey guys,
wait a second.
guys. When the water's high, the moon is out.
Like, does that have something to do with something?
You are crazy. I don't know. Only getting in one ear.
Yeah, this thing.
Yeah. It's mine.
Oh, okay.
Just keep talking, Darren.
Okay.
Like you
The
know what you're doing.
yeah, I think a lot of the those things that are
We all love
personified.
The devil is in all of us.
They don't make. Yeah, everything was magic. They would never make, like, you didn't have people in 1542 being like making that connection. They didn't discover that the
Galileo
tide,
was
the
in the
moon, till like in the
17
80s.
Yeah.
They didn't know. I don't think.
Galileo did.
No, but he was they burned him at the stake.
I don't.
I don't know what happened.
They
to
did because
Didn't they make-
Galileo said the sun is not the center of the universe. They were like heresy, and then
Well,
burned
at
him at the
first they're
stake.
like-
That was a very Nash yell.
At first, they're like, "We'll believe you for a bit. We'll believe you, okay?" But like, we'll keep it low key, okay? And then he just kept telling people. They're like, "Hey, don't tell people.
yeah.
Stop telling people." And Galileo's like, "Okay, I won't tell anybody."
It's like now when they're like, the vax doesn't work. You have your one friend who goes like, I'm not getting vaccinated and I'm not going to do it. And they're like, you don't tell anyone that you're doing that.
Yeah, the difference between Galileo and an anti-vaxxer is Galileo.
They're both
had
right? No,
a
wait, that's not a
data.
difference.
Yeah. It's weird that like why. I'm trying to think of like if somebody was trying to tell me that back then. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Does it affect my life at all that the
With
sun
what?
is the center?
Yeah. But it did it did affect the cosmology of the church. Because the church is like, we're the best, earth is the
Right.
best.
They
God
definitely-
made the earth and the earth is the center, everything. And they'd be like, no, it's not. And they're like, whoa, you're saying God's not the best? We're gonna kill you.
Yeah, I get that.
They definitely knew about the moon because they had to know about tides, and they have to be able to calculate when the tides came up.
No, I just
And they
think
would
they
have had moon charts.
thought it was coincidence. They're like, God makes the moon go up there, and then there's unrelated thing of the ocean going in and out. They didn't understand anything about that.
They had no understanding.
No.
No.
They thought they thought the earth was also potentially flat.
What
Yeah.
else did they think?
The thing I think I was trying to think of a bit about this, about like how flat earthers are dumb, but I can't prove that. I don't know how to prove the earth is round.
You
But
can
they've
calculate
done
though.
it. There's a whole Netflix show.
But if everybody
Like
died
Netflix
and
is
it
a-
was me and a flat earther,
Oh,
it'd
yeah.
be like,
He's
we're
like,
on the
you
same-
see, it goes straight over there.
and you're like, yeah, okay.
okay.
I see that. Okay, I see. Yeah, you're right. But I think it's round. It's like how? Like, I don't know.
But apparently they were like, no, even the Phoenicians knew it was round, because they would be like, oh, you see that ship coming in? Why do you see that ship? You just see the mat, like there's obviously like a slight curvature
Yeah.
happening.
you have a long enough telescope.
Because they did take all those flat earthers that are like the one they're like the definitive experiment to prove that the Earth is flat. They go out, they're like, it doesn't work. It proves that the Earth's round. They're like, we're gonna try this again next year. This is not. But
There's never
still,
been
like,
one picture of it being flat. Doesn't
No.
even make sense why it would be flat.
But I don't understand what
It's a ball.
What the end game is with that is, or because I
What are you
did,
trying to prove that you're smarter than you
There
know
are-
more? That's
there
what
are
you're trying to
people who
prove.
like thought that it was great, where I thought they were getting on it, that flat Earth movement, where because they were like, I'm just gonna get on board with this because I want to be like, we can't be sure. Like, I obviously know the Earth is round, but I just want to make that point that like
But people
we're
have-
lied to, right? And I thought, oh, that's good. But then when you realize that people actually legit believe
Yeah.
the Earth is flat, you're like, oh, you're a retard. Okay, I got it.
Everybody needs a thing.
No, even retards think the Earth is round.
Another one for the bank.
Yeah. We can't release that now. I've got one thing. So do you guys think this might
There's no God, Darren. Stop
Okay.
asking.
I don't. I just want to
There's
say
no God.
somewhat that's what the priest did you go to church? Were you a church guy?
I've been to church. No, not really. No.
I think I got to get into it. I know you were a
I
church
did
guy.
Bible camp, but
Oh, right. That's
I think
right.
it would do wonders for you. I think you need structure in your life.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I think that's something like it
Hopefully
just is
someone
gonna,
there can knock some sense into you.
I think it's nice at some point to hit that before you kill yourself to
You
hit
get
that
free
point where you're
bread
like,
sometimes.
I'm just gonna go to church and just give up trying to figure stuff out and just be like, you just tell me what's going on. They're like, there's a guy with a beard in the sky who made everything. You're like, fuck. Okay, great.
yeah,
This is good.
that sounds nice.
Yeah.
I
To
can't.
believe in something. To justify this terrible
good.
podcast.
You're the heel of the podcast. I
Thank
think I
you.
like that.
Oh yeah, I'll
That's good.
take that.
That's a
Fuck
good
you.
roll.
You're not the heel. Go fuck yourself. Sitting over there.
We've got a heel battle.
2 heels. Yeah, it's like we're dancing on our heels here. It's a bad dance. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I do like a good heel. I think I'm more inclined to be the heel. I feel people tend to, once they get to know me after 3 weeks, then they tend to slip into this.
Thing of putting you in that position of being
I
the heel.
tend to put myself socially. I don't know. It's all me. I usually put myself in that.
Why is the?
I think you're a
inclination
nice
for that?
guy. You just. I think you're too nice to be a heel. A true heel.
No, but that's what
You're-
that's
you're
what
a
makes
he-
it.
you're a
I get
heel.
shit on. I let people know it's okay to shit on me because I'm always kind of shitting on myself, and then like I get that like.
But that's what makes him a good heel is that there's no like it'd be hard for someone with some hate in their heart to be, but because you're a nice guy, you can tolerate heel behavior from you. Like if you were a genuine asshole, I think it'd just
Would
be
a
like,
nice, would a
That's-
nice guy do this?
see, it's such a kind of like cute heel.
A harmless.
Oh
You like
man,
that? You like that garbage? Huh?
Okay, I'll go put this in the recycling for you. I'm sorry.
I
Then,
think that's pretty good. I like that. Oh look, he's gone crazy now.
I think
He's
this-
gonna wreck that. Oh, he's gonna.
Huh?
For those who are just listening, Nash is
I'm
Continue
crushing
to-
Elliot with my heel.
he's throwing foam at Elliot and garbage and shoes now. There's a shoe coming. It's a boot.
that's what I said.
It's a
That's what I was like-
legitimate heel.
It was more like I think my feet smell. So
Why aren't these up?
where are we gonna put them?
We need some sound dampening for this podcast.
Hey, wait.
We need to dampen all the sound.
Wait, Elliot, there you go.
Oh, this is the heel behavior that I was talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh,
there we
so
go.
much fucking good. That was the problem the whole time. How you been, Nash? Okay. I feel like we need a little bit more energy
Okay.
and pep to finish this off.
All right.
We've done enough, but we need
Energy and pep.
energy and pep.
Let's end on a high note.
Wait, hey, fuck
Are we just gonna
off!
get high? He threw a wrench at him. That's it. It's fucking all bets are off.
I'm gonna fix you.
Elliot just got hit with a box, and not the kind of box he likes to get hit with.
I'm gonna slowly pinch you.
What's my? Oh yeah. I would love to be a heel. I think it's just easier to.
Pinching
It's
you.
just it's funner to be a heel.
I think it's easier. It's more freeing.
It's easier.
Because if
Yeah.
you're a good guy, you can like you gotta like watch what you say.
Yeah, like that fucking guy on the. I feel like I'm not inclined to be the heel, and I feel like that guy at that open mic. I had to resist every.
I hate flat earthers.
I really wanted to.
You should have. You have
to
to
rip into him, and
Good duty.
I did say some stuff but
You were scared he was unhinged.
No, I wasn't scared he was unhinged. I just I don't.
You don't want to
I don't
hurt
like
his
confrontation.
feelings.
I didn't want to hurt his feelings. But then afterwards I went home and I was thinking about it. I was like, I just really wanted to be like, I don't know if you understand the level of complete fuckery that was, and if you come back again, you're either not going to get any time or you're going to get 3 minutes because you were fucking awful, and that was so rude.
How long was he supposed to have?
He was supposed to do 7 minutes, and then he did 10. I had to literally like walk up beside the stage and then basically reach.
Was he looking at you? Like, did he know?
He was like,
happening?
yeah. He's like, oh, sorry. I gotta just I'm making a point there. I'll just be another minute, and I'm not. And then I didn't rip hard enough on him afterwards. But a few people were
Bring
like,
this to the next show.
Well, you need a bigger one because if he's the wrench in the show,
yes.
in the gears.
But it was I don't know, and it's fine.
Can't wreck a show.
No,
It's
and
disrespectful.
some people go long, and that's fine. But if you go long and you're like, it's a professional comic, you're like, okay, this person is funny and they know what they're doing, and they still shouldn't do it. But it's like there's tolerability there. But this was like, I'm like, you
Bombing.
want to do that? Go to a fucking street corner and rant and rave with all the other lunatics, you fucking piece of shit. And that's what I wanted to say on stage, but I was like, I don't want it also. And then it could sometimes make the audience feel awkward if you go up there and start being a real cunt.
Or you could just let loose, Darren, and stop being a fucking twat.
Yeah, this is Elliot's honesty. We talked about Elliot.
He's
far
Hey,
too honest.
hey, dickhead.
Out to heal me
That
now.
was terrible. You went too long.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted that. You just raped our ears.
He's never allowed back. I'll get him next time.
He's going to come back because you guys are pushovers.
Yeah, because you're like, great set.
I love the
No,
part of the
no,
middle when you
that-
like.
I like that part about the Jews. Thank
That
you.
was-
That was really funny.
That was the thing, though. Someone came up to him afterwards. Like, one of the people in the audience came up and was like, hey, man, I really enjoyed what you did. And I was like, don't fucking tell him that. It was terrible.
No, he's just motivated.
Yeah.
Go kill himself.
But now it's going to be like, I probably won't host the show again, but now I'm going to be like, give him 3 minutes and at 3:01, go up there and unplug the fucking mic and take another mic up.
Well, just you have a
Get him out of it.
conversation with him and then be like, if you
I don't feel like he'll listen. I feel like he'll go like, oh, yeah, I got it. Oh, yeah. But I don't feel
love
like
that
he'll like,
type of unhinged. That's
Yeah.
so fun.
yeah. And then you'll go up and be like, no, I'm just making a point. I got the guys, everyone's engaged. I'm like, they're not. They're eating their pierogies and
I
trying to
think as a-
actively avoid listening to you.
Yeah. As a comedian, if someone comes up on stage, everything's fair game at that point. You
Yeah.
signed up for fair game. So you can rip into people as much as you want. You
I
gotta,
just,
don't
yeah,
be a
okay,
dick
maybe,
about it, but
maybe as the next comic, but as the host, I feel like
Yeah,
you
even
kind of
as
keep
the
an
host.
even platitude. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Depends. I think if there's a certain. I don't know. I haven't doing it very long. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too. That's I like to caveat
10
everything
years?
with like, I don't know what I'm doing, but this is what I think and feel, and I may be wrong. Please, don't hate me.
And I go, I'm 100% right. I know what I'm talking about.
This is another kind of unhinged.
And then I bomb.
The 7 years unhinged.
It's my name.
I
in
could
my-
teach a class. We should put a class together.
All right, thanks for listening. This is Ill Informers. We brought the high energy game at the end. You guys, this has been Elliot Ryan, Nash Park. I've been Phil Donahue. Thank you very much for listening.
What was your name again?
I can't remember.